What's up, everybody? If you guys have not been keeping up with me, then you are probably unaware that I recently just purchased over 12 acres of land. Yeah, that's a lot of land. And I'm also never financially gonna recover from this. But this isn't just 12 acres of land. It also came with an old farmhouse, and it came with a big pole barn. Like an absolutely massive pole barn. I mean, I feel like I could have like my own factory in here or something. Echo! That's crazy. And it also came with this big chicken coop right here and some chickens. Like, guys, I'm literally a dad. Oh my gosh, I'm literally a dad. Hello, children. I'm surprised they're walking outside in the snow like that. They never do that. Apparently, the property came with these geese as well. Holy crap. Now, this place also came with not just one, but two small barns. And I know what you're thinking. Those really aren't that small of barns. And to be honest, they really aren't that small until you compare it to this freaking huge barn right here. Wow, that's a big boy. Wow. Now, there's also about 3.5 acres of horse fencing out here on the property. And I believe this is actually newer fencing, just put up just a few years ago. So that's definitely really nice. And on top of all that, there's a ton of open pasture out here that I'm not really quite sure what I'm gonna do with yet. Maybe I can get someone to like bale hay out here or something. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. But also all the way over there in the corner, there is also about an acre of woods that I also own as well. And maybe we'll go explore that sometime. But for now, let's focus on the main part of today's video. So that's the most that I've ever showed of this place. I've actually never made a video about me purchasing this property, and so I'm definitely planning on dropping a full tour of the whole entire farm sometime in the future. But for now, this place, it needs a lot of work, all right? It really does. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this place is trash or anything and just absolute garbage, because it's definitely not. But it wasn't really maintained properly, at least over the last few years. And like I said, it's an old farmhouse, so I mean, you know, that comes with a lot of stuff in and of itself. And so this place definitely needs a lot of maintenance work done, and there's also some major projects that need done as well. But somehow I ended up with it, and I took advantage of this opportunity. It's gonna be a lot of work, and I hope you guys come along on this journey with me. Today's video is actually gonna be the documentation of the first 2 months on the property and the work that I've been able to get done in that time. And make sure you guys watch till the very end, because about halfway through the video, I think there's a pretty few funny scenes that I don't want you guys to miss. I think you guys will really enjoy them. And also at the very end of the video, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what the future of this channel is going to look like and what my plans are for it. And so I will see you guys at the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of it. So I'm up on the roof right now. Got a lot of this pine needles and stuff that need blown off. Just went and got a new leaf blower. Hopefully it works good. It looks like a good one. I've always had good luck with steel stuff. Let's go ahead and get busy. Let's do this. So we got a lot we're gonna get done in today's video, but first I'm starting off obviously by blowing all these pine needles and stuff off my roof. And considering how bad this is probably gonna be something I'm gonna have to do at least once or twice a year, but hopefully I never let it get this bad. The house honestly didn't seem very well maintained from the previous owners. Like, they just didn't do a lot of the simple things like cleaning the gutters, as you guys are about to see. But as I was leaf blowing, I actually made a interesting discovery. Well, that mouse was just hiding under a leaf. What? That's great. Hello, buddy. Oh, better not be getting in my house. Well, probably gonna see a lot of those living out on a farm. Guess I better get used to it. Oh my God! All right, now we got a mess down here. We gotta get out.
A few moments later.
Now these gutter guards right here on this gutter, they were all trashed up, so we're pulling them all out right now. Well, I hated ripping these out because gutter guards are expensive, and I'm gonna have to clean the gutters more often, but they were too jacked up. So the people that lived here before, I don't know if they ever cleaned these gutters. I don't think they did. They lived here a few years, and so it's probably been at least a couple years since these gutters have been cleaned, and they're pretty bad. So the gutter guards kind of worked on this gutter, but there was still a bunch of gunk in there, and just wait, because they get way worse. Got my little brother out there mowing for me. Well, I used this extension on the leaf blower because I didn't think I was going to be able to walk on this roof. I later found out that I could, but obviously I lost the leaf blower extension. No! No! Well, I definitely did not secure that enough, but this stuff's super thick. I'm just gonna go over and pick it up with my hands and loosen it all up. So I just walked on the roof, and I was able to get all this loosened up by hand and then blow it off with a leaf blower, but I was being an idiot, and I blew the stuff right back into the gutter that I just cleaned. So I had to go back and clean them out again. That's just a bunch of mud and muck from where all that stuff was sitting. Looks good to me though. That doesn't look good.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Look how thick all this gunk in the gutters is. Ridiculous. Holy crap. But it's starting to get dark. I think what we've gotten done so far is about all we're gonna get done on day 1.
Day 2.
So we're about to start power washing all the siding and get this place cleaned up.
Oh my God.
My brother's gonna be the one power washing. Let's get her done. All right, guys, I just saw a bald eagle out here swooping down by the chickens. Y'all good? I might need to do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we got them all. That eagle was close, dude. Grab underneath its legs. Bro thinks he's dinner.
You want to be some chicken noodles?
Me and Gingy are the same breed. Yes, sir.
Bro's eating the pack of noodles.
Bro's gonna get attacked by the bald eagle. Sir, where are you going? Hey! Hey, where you think you're going, mister? He's going fucking. Yep, keep him moving. Come on, buddy. There you go. All right, I think we got them all back. Let's go, baby. Yeah, baby. All right, well, we're finishing up here today. We got quite a bit of work done today. You can see the house is looking really good after getting it power washed and stuff. Still a ton of stuff to do out here, but we're starting to lose daylight. And the sunsets out here are actually really cool because there's just an open field and then you can see the whole sun just setting behind all the trees and houses out here. I'll show you guys a view of it real quick. But we're gonna go ahead and call it a night and I'll see you guys with whatever we're doing next. All right, now real quick, I'm gonna move inside and I'm gonna hurry up and try to knock this room out real quick. It's a mess. This is actually a room that's attached to the garage. It's just like a little shed kind of. It has an electrical panel on it and it has the thing for the generator. So let's just hurry up and get all this junk out of here and figure out something to do with it. Oh, they left me some free pets. Rest in peace, Daffy Duck. Even after finding Daffy the Duck's remains, I just got back to getting stuff out of the room. Well, I just found this thing out here. I'm not really sure what it is, but maybe you could go chop some weeds down with it or something. Definitely looks homemade. So I got back to cleaning when I suddenly accidentally smacked my head on this door frame.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Next, while I was getting back to cleaning, I made a discovery. Well, I just found some waders in here. I've actually been wanting to get a pair of these. This looks like it'd be about my size. It's a medium. Yeah, I could probably fit into this. Oh yeah, that's a nice find right there. All right, well, I just got this room all cleaned up, and it definitely looks a lot better than what it did just a few hours ago. Yep. All right, we're gonna work on getting this antenna off right now. This should be unhooked. Yep. One left. Oh my gosh. Now we just need to fill these holes in. Mission accomplished. Well, definitely looks better with no antenna right there. So I was just looking around the inside of the house and I was looking in this giant closet and I went back in there and I never noticed this before. And I've looked in here before, but right here on the carpet, if you look closely, it looks like it's cut out. Now, my guess is that this gives you access to this side of the crawl space, which you can't really access that well from the basement. So this is probably where the access is, which would have been nice to know when I was getting an inspection and stuff. Guess I'm gonna open it up and I'm assuming this is access to the crawl space. So I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I guess we're about to find out. Oh, I hate opening up stuff like this. I was afraid an animal's gonna be on the other side. There it is. There's the crawl space. Oh, and there's a dead mouse right there, bro. Are you kidding me?
The next day.
So last night I went to Rural King and I got them some new feed and a new thing to store the feed in. So I'm gonna get this out and hopefully they like the new feed. Whatever they were feeding them before, which is the stuff that they left me for the chickens, they don't seem to really like. So hopefully they like this new stuff. I guess we're about to find out. Let's go feed it to them. So this is the feed they were giving them before. Well, they don't seem to be eating too much of it. So definitely time for something new. This hen's wanting to go lay on the eggs, but they've been laying the eggs like where the feed is at because this chicken coop is all messed up. Yeah, they're not supposed to be able to get over here, but there's a hole in the fence right there. So that's the feed right there. And we're just starting off with one bag. We'll see if they like it. And if they do, then we'll continue getting it for them. Well, it looks like she laid another egg. I think there was 3 in here earlier. So we did get another one.
Another one.
All right, so there's the new trash bag. Let's get them some of the feed out of here and see if they like it. Well, They definitely seem to be liking it. They were not eating that other stuff at all. Or are you supposed to eat out the bottom?
Nope.
So the next thing I started working on was actually trying to remove some of these rotten boards that were around the house. These ones right here don't look too bad. You can see a little bit of rot on that one, but some of these get very, very bad. You can see me ripping them up with the shovel and piling them all up and stuff. I even found this really cool sign right here that was just laying beside the house for some reason. Well, I thought that wood stopped like right over here, but I started digging this out a little bit, and look at this. That wood looks like it's been there a very long time. Super buried under everything. Definitely going to get that out. I don't want to get any termites from it or anything. So I used the shovel to get the pine needles and mud and all that gunk off of the board, and then I got back to prying again. I started prying the board up using my farmer strength, and then once I got that board out, I had to get the small one by the house. Jeez, that's nasty, man. Definitely happy to get all this away from the house. You definitely don't want this by your house. Obviously, this could cause like termites and all kinds of stuff. So definitely glad I saw that. Well, I got to looking a little bit better. If you look really closely, you see another piece of board right there. Looks like it goes this way. And then I'm assuming there's probably even more wood buried underneath all these like pine needles and stuff. So I'm gonna have to make sure I do a real thorough job of cleaning this up to make sure I get all this out of here. Now, really quick, I just want us to acknowledge these work pants that I'm working with right now. These things are absolutely magnificent. If you don't work in pajama pants, I don't know what you're doing. And I think that also deserves a subscribe. So subscribe. We're on the side of the house right now. As you can see down here, more of this wood. They ran so much of this. It's underneath this crap right here, and it goes down here all the way to the end. This gutter's on top of this piece, so that might be interesting trying to rip out without messing up that gutter. I believe there's some on the other side of the house. Oh wow, look at this. So I really gotta pay attention. There's so much of this stuff. Look at that, right beside the house. You definitely don't want that crap. And then there's another nail. Yep, right here, look at this. Bam. I mean, this stuff's gone. Jeez. Just falling apart, man. Well, I told you they definitely got worse. These ones I was struggling with a little bit because they kept falling into like a million different little pieces, but eventually I got through and started pulling all of them up, and there was definitely a lot of boards here, as you guys saw. But eventually I finally got that long stretch of them out, and I was also able to get the one out from underneath the gutter as well. So we got all that cleaned up. I was able to get the one underneath the gutter without taking the gutter off or anything, so that's good. Now let's move to the other side of the house. Well, I finally decided to get out of the pajama pants, so I'm actually in some like workout pants right now. There's so many stinking boards around this house. It's absolutely insane, as you guys are seeing. And I'm out of focus right here because a stupid plant wanted to get in the way, but you're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess.
A few moments later.
All right, well, we got all those boards cleaned up that were out here in the yard, and now we got them right here. But I'm gonna have to go through them and get all the nails out of them because I'm gonna burn them on the other side of that hill. There's a little bit of a burn pile back there, and so I'm gonna have to go back there and burn them. And obviously I just don't want those nails in my yard. So here's me hammering away, and I look like such a hard worker. Pure American blood. Look at these sweat and tears going into this farm right now. Wow, so beautiful.
The next day.
I got my little brother helping me load them up. I got all the nails out of the boards, and there was a lot of them. There's a lot of hammering. Like I was telling my brother, I'm already a level 73 farmer. I'm already a professional. But we're gonna take these over to the burn pile now. So my burn pile is right over there, about where my little brother's walking right now. I'm gonna back this bad boy up, and we're gonna finally get rid of this rotten wood.
Stop.
So with the help of my little brother, we took all this rotten wood that I just pulled up from around the house, threw it all inside of the burn pile, and we're not going to light it today because we have more stuff to add, as you guys will see later, but eventually we will have a ginormous bonfire. So we got that done now, and it's time to move on to the next 1 millionth item on the list of things to do. Gosh, there's a lot of things to do. I got some trash on the other side of this fence. I don't really want to jump it because I'm afraid of this breaking, but it's a good thing I'm a genius. I got a pro strategy to go get the trash that flew out into the neighbor's field. So.
Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Horse feed. Definitely wasn't from us.
Look at this dude. No.
Mission accomplished.
Parkour!
Yes, sir. Oh, that hurting boots. Oh, ow. Don't recommend. So we're gonna try to get all these branches right here that someone piled up. We're gonna throw it on the trailer right now, get it out of here, start getting all this cleaned up. You ready?
Nope.
Yes, sir. Let's get to work.
A few moments later.
My phone died, but we got all this cleaned up and we got it emptied off of the trailer. But now we're gonna clean this off because there's actually a concrete pad underneath this. So we're gonna clean it off and see what the slab looks like. It actually runs underneath these raised beds right here. So the chickens tried helping at first, but then we came along, we kicked them out the way, and we started cleaning up the mess ourselves. Unfortunately, my phone died again, but here's the after results of what it looked like. Definitely a ton of mud, so you can't really see the concrete slab. Maybe if we get a good rain or if I power wash it or something, we can actually see what it looks like. All right, well, I got my machete right here. I'm trying to make an entrance to my woods because it's very difficult to get back there. Oh man, I just had a thorn in my eye, bro. Oh, that doesn't look good. Well, I can't show what's going on with my eye right now because it's a little bit of a mess. But basically, when I was swinging the machete right there, you can see that I pushed the tree down. And when I pushed the tree down, a thorn bush came down with the tree that the tree was stuck in. And it actually grabbed my eyelid and cut it a little bit. Luckily, I didn't need stitches or anything, so we're all good. Wow. So the next project was to cut down these sucker trees that were growing up around like all my trees and inside my fence and stuff, as you guys will see here in a second. But I got all these cleared out and it definitely looked a lot better once they were gone. All right, well, I got all that cleaned up. Definitely looked real bad. All these trees right here were in that one little spot and I'm just getting started. I mean, just right behind me, we got more of them. There's all kinds of them around these trees. Definitely something I'm not getting done tonight. It's gonna be dark here really soon, so I'm gonna just hurry up and get as much done as I can before there's no daylight. Definitely need to get those out of there, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Now the handsaw that I'm using right now obviously is not meant for cutting trees down like this, but it's all that I had on hand, so I had to make it work. And obviously it did work. It was definitely a lot harder of labor, but I was able to get the job done. And I used this to cut down a lot of trees, as you guys will see throughout the next few minutes. All right, that definitely looks a lot better. Oh man, I gotta get a chainsaw, bro. Well, I worked into the night, and here's a little bit of a POV of me cutting down the trees at night. And this is only the beginning. Definitely stay tuned to see what we got coming up. It's a good thing I'm a level 100 farmer, bro.
Later.
It's been a few days since the last scene, and let's get back to work. Well, we got that little section done. There's still a ton to do. We got a bunch of stuff. Like, I can see all my piles from what I got the other night. And there's definitely gonna be a lot of cleanup already. But there's still a ton of trees to cut down, like a ton. Now, there's a bunch of trees growing up beside this pole barn right here. So I'm gonna work on getting these things out of here real quick. Definitely don't want these things growing up like that. I also need to come out here and pull all this crap away from the pole barn. So many freaking pine needles. I mean, look at all that, holy crap. So I'm gonna shut up for a minute and let you guys have a little bit of ASMR. Oh, that's a big boy. What are you doing, buddy? I don't got anything for you right now. Want to help me cut down trees?
Nope.
I think it's so funny watching them do that. There she goes. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but inside of that pine tree right there, one of those trees are growing up and it's another huge one entangled in that tree and stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can cut it out and, you know, get it pulled out of there. I mean, you can see it right here. Thing's huge. Wish me luck. Oh, there she is. I'm literally laying down right now. Oh, this one's gonna be rough, man. That's my hand. Look how big this bad boy is with a freaking handsaw. Here goes nothing. So I literally had to put an insane amount of elbow grease into this. I was definitely struggling. What if David Goggins was watching me? They don't know me, son. Who's gonna cut down the logs? Apparently not me. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in a chainsaw right now. But man, I gotta get that farmer strength somehow, so let's get back to it. Like I said, I was really struggling with this one. It actually took me a very long time to get done. But I just kept on sawing away at it. I was not gonna give up. Come on, bro. This thing's beating my butt. That thing's a beast. Round two.
Round 2. Fight.
So I went back to war with this giant tree and I wasn't gonna give up this time until I left there successfully or I dropped dead. So I gave it everything that I had. Time to assert my dominance. Too easy, bro. Way too easy. That dude didn't even stand a chance, bro. Didn't even break a sweat.
Why you always lying?
Now that my dominance has been asserted, let's move on to the next ones. Oh, I was just acting for the video. I might actually take a nap now. That no joke took me like 20-30 minutes to cut down. That's ridiculous. Thank God I had pajama pants on underneath my jeans. Otherwise, I would have had the craziest plumber's crack in the world right here. I ain't that old yet. Man, the bad thing about those trees is that I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has all these little spikes on them and they're all over the tree. So when I was picking up that big one, I'd be real careful. If I wasn't wearing gloves, I'd be all cut up right now. It's getting dark out here. We got a giant pile right here and there's like 3 or 4 other ones. So I'm gonna have to get these cleaned up, take them out to the bird pile and stuff. So, but it's too dark to do any of that tonight.
The next day.
Well, it's now the next day and I gotta actually go up to the front of the yard, and on that same fence, that same white fence that I've been cutting trees down beside, there's a lot more of those trees at the front of the yard because that fence actually runs from the very back of my property line all the way to the front. And so I've probably done a little bit more than half of the fence, but there's still this other half in the front that I need to finish up, and I'm gonna try to do that today. So let's do this.
Let's do this.
No way, yeah, yeah.
Okay, once again, I'm gonna shut up and just let you guys watch me cut down these trees and clear them out. It's starting to rain right now, so I'm gonna go put you guys up and I'm gonna stay out here and stay busy on getting these things out, and I'll update you guys later. This thing's a beast on these little trees out here and some of the sticker bushes. Bam. Bam. Well, it's a lot easier when you're not trying to film a video. That's a beast though. Definitely going with this for all the small ones from now on. Way faster and way more fun. Look how dead this thing is. I'm about to pull a Chuck Norris. Oh shoot. Jeez, man. Now I need to cut all this out. I'm gonna try to use this machete, cut down this little tree right here. Well, I mean, it worked. May not be the cleanest cut, but we got it. Let's see if I can get it pulled out of here. It's getting stuck on everything, man. All right, we got it. Let's go. Yes, sir. I just seen this branch right here leaning on the fence. It's like right on top of it. I mean, it's on there good. So I'm definitely got to cut this off. It's a nice branch too, but definitely can't have it here leaning on my fence like that. So I'm gonna get this trimmed down and get it off the fence. And I gotta try to pull it out of here, which is gonna be fun. Might take it through the other side. So as I was cutting the branch, my phone fell off the fence. So I set you guys back on the fence and attempted to try it again, but of course the phone fell off again. And it took me a minute to realize that you guys had even fallen. Oh shoot, I didn't know you guys fell, bro. Well, obviously I do not learn from my mistakes because I set you guys up there again and you guessed it, it fell off again. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me just see if I can try to like one-hand it. So that was about all I got filmed of me cutting out stuff around the fence. But here's some before and after photos that I took. And we definitely got it looking a lot better. I'm out here early this morning. We're gonna get busy on the yard. I'm usually like a super late riser, so I'm gonna try to get on a better sleep schedule so I can start getting out here and have more of the day to actually work outside. Because when you're getting up at like 11, 12 o'clock, I mean, you only have a few hours of daylight this time of year. So I need to get on a better sleep schedule for sure. So I think it's like 7 o'clock right now. The sun's just now coming up. So I'm gonna try to stay consistent on the sleep schedule. Man, it's beautiful out here in the morning, especially with all this fog and stuff. So I actually got a lot done that I didn't document, but there's a few of the trees that I was able to clear, and now on to the next thing. Next up on the list, I need to get all these pine needles. I'm gonna rake them away from the house. Oh, there's so much. So I just want to show you guys this video that I took one day. I thought it was absolutely hilarious watching this chicken run through the grass like this. But yeah, back to the video. So now I was working on removing the sticks that I had cut away from the fence. And here is me hauling away my trophy prize, my arch nemesis. I'm gonna load this little stuff up and we're gonna take it all the way out to the burn pile. It's a big load. All right, so far so good. Well, definitely added a lot to this. Still got a lot more though, so let's go get busy. Man, I'm so blessed. I always like dreamed of having something like this, man. Now we have it. So cool. Watch me instantaneously clear these branches off this trailer. Wow. We're gonna call it a night. But I'd say we definitely got a good amount done. Get this tailgate up. Farmer strength. We still got some branches to get up in the front yard, but I'm gonna wait till my brother can help me with that because I'm not gonna let him miss out on all this work. Hey, what's up? You guys made it to the end of the video. I want to talk to you guys really quick about some of the plans for the future of this YouTube channel. Now, if you look at my channel, I've actually been extremely inactive on this one. It's probably been about 2 years since I've posted a video on here, maybe even 3. It's been a long time. And you know, obviously I've been focused on my main channel and building that, and we're almost at 1 million subscribers on there, and that's the only reason any of this is possible in the first place. And so that's been my top priority, and it still is. But I really do want to document the farm, just me working on the farm, building it up back to something spectacular. And I want to bring you guys along on this journey with me. I think it's such a cool opportunity that I've been blessed with, and I just think it's something that would be really amazing to document everything and share it with the world. And so, you know, this is my dream, to have a homestead like this. And to be honest, I never knew that I wanted a homestead. I just knew that I wanted land out in the country. I grew up in the country, but I didn't grow up with farm animals and stuff, so that's a totally different thing for me. Even something as little as the chickens. But eventually, I might be getting like a cow, maybe pigs. I'm not sure how soon all that's gonna happen. It could be a long time before I finally get to that point, but some of that's gonna be dependent on how this channel does, because if this channel does really well, then of course I'll be able to reinvest what I make from this channel back into the farm. We can just expand and grow it, and it can become this amazing thing. I really hope you guys will come along on this journey with me. I'm super excited. I mean, this is the biggest thing I've ever done, ever. You know, I mean, I'm 23 years old. I don't know what I'm freaking doing. I just bought a 12-acre farm that needs a lot of work. I don't know. I guess I'm chasing my dream. I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder what I get myself into. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys will come along on this journey with me, and let's crush this year. Let's get stuff done. So subscribe, like the video, and do all that so you guys do not miss what I have coming up next for you guys in future videos. I'll see you later.